Oh man, now I'm just not happy about any of this. It's Captain Lee and her crew. Well, it's one thing to lose some guests who I treated so nicely, but then they go and take my daughter. Now, I'll be damned if they get away with it. Especially if my goddaughter's right about one thing. Man, a treasure ball, now that sounds interesting. Welcome back to another episode of Deep Fried Dice. We're here with a very exciting recording session. We're doing the finale of Treasure Ball.
Hell yeah.
So that's right, dear listeners. Treasure Ball is about to come to an end.
Our dear single listener.
No, we have more than one.
Our two listeners.
Yeah, that's about right.
At this point of recording.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the future, you guys will be like, what are you talking about?
Our vast podcast empire.
Yeah. We'll have absorbed all others into us.
Yes.
We'll have bowed before our clear superiority.
Yes.
We upload like an episode every day of the week for different series.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, my dog, don't even put that on me. 2 episodes a week is enough. Difficulty
We
with
lock
everything
Anthony
else
in the
going on in my
basement
life.
and just make him edit.
Yeah,
Oh,
but at that
God.
point he's getting a good enough salary that he's fine with it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, when capitalism goes wrong.
But you see, some capitalists would say that would have gone right.
So, we actually open this episode up a little differently than we've ever opened up a Treasure Ball episode. We open up to a scene of a little bit of despair.
Oh, no! You said I wasn't gonna cry!
We open up to a scene on a ship that we have not yet actually, seen on camera anyway. We open up to a window of the Townsend, where we see Captain Lee.
Oh, that's me!
Captain Lee stands there in this room, this old hotel room,
Oh.
staring out into the black of space, where a little ways away, she sees past the gravitational sphere that captures this cruise ship in orbit around the unseen star. She looks beyond, seeing the black hole far off, somehow not sucking in the unseen star or anything else, but just kind of sitting there, curiously. Captain Lee kind of slings something over her back. It's Abel's bag of hands.
No,
Son of a
Anthony!
bitch, what are you doing?
As Captain Lee looks out over the sea of stars in front of her, and you see
So many
you
seats.
see something float by. You see a very large curved plank of wood. It floats by in space. The ceramic plating on the other side, on the inner side of it, telltale scuff marks of a battle on a sea long ago.
No! Don't you
As
dare!
the broken piece just floats by.
Don't you dare!
And Captain Lee sighs as a burst of light erupts behind her. And now we go back.
I'm gonna cry! No, you can't do this to her! You can't do this to her!
Oh, I don't like this. I'm scared. Oh.
As we come back to the Bloody Terror, floating toward the unseen star and their quarry with the treasure ball, with the Townsend. They're still actually, I think, about 2 days away. Abel has all of the plans, shows all the traps that are laid out along that asteroid field, all of the multiple black holes and singularities and just all sorts of weird shit going on around that star. Laid out in front of him. He's been studying it, I assume,
Oh, yeah.
for the past while after they have left Captain
the bad hole
McConaughey.
map. Yes.
After they've left Captain McConaughey, his icebreaker, and his veritable fleet
Shittiness.
of shittiness. They have George down below.
Yeah, he's in the freezer.
I was
He's
gonna
next to
say
the
you
little
guys.
ice creams.
I was gonna say you guys have like a coffin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
probably store a couple coffins on
Yeah.
board.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
in a coffin.
We
but
don't
he's
like to
also
think about them.
being
Yeah.
kept in the cold till we, ship him out.
I like to think that the coffin is like refrigerated.
Oh.
Space coffin.
We store him next to the medicine we stole.
Yeah. He was not happy about that.
Oh, you know
No.
what? The Bloody Terror probably has like a cold box, not for food, because of Captain Lee's early days in the organ stuff.
Of organ stealing.
Yeah. So They probably have like a room dedicated for
Regardless.
organic material.
George sits down below, and we come back. We see Rhombus sitting there with his brother.
Oh.
They have like a screen on in their room. They're watching basically the Treasure Ball equivalent of like Saturday morning cartoons
Oh.
on the like infosphere or whatever we call the internet.
Oh, and they're definitely
like
allowed
way
to
out
do
here,
this because we're gonna have a funeral soon. It's like everyone's
Yeah.
allowed some downtime and are allowed to watch cartoons.
Yeah, and Rhombus is enjoying his show.
Hell yeah. We
Is
have to
it
protect
like-
Rhombus.
is it like
He's
the
our other
equivalent-
character whom we
Even
love.
though you're beginning to kind of lose signal going so far out, but it's a strong super science.
Yeah. Cartoons are important.
Yeah, they have to get out there. We have like the parental lock, so you can't watch it all.
So you guys float out, going as fast as you can with your busted up drive core.
Mm-hmm.
Well, your faulty drive core. It's still perfectly functional. It's just you can't really. It takes the diversion of energy to really use extra peripherals like a cloaking device.
Yeah.
And also you got the worst of it fixed
Mm.
by Montgomery's crew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hate
I like to think Captain Lee right now is sitting there looking at the cabinet where she kept his hammock.
and it's
just
empty.
like it's not there. Yeah, because he took it.
Oh, maybe I'm like Captain Lee's like going through the photo album of like crew photo shoots and like looking at pictures of George, and then like she accidentally comes across one where Monty and her are still friends, and then she looks up and looks at the
Aw.
empty hammock box.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, and then she keeps going.
Sad music plays.
Oh, she's trying to recover.
Yeah, she's got like the bandage all along her side from the wound.
It's like
as
she doesn't have a
was-
shirt on. Like it's just this bandage on, and she's in bed looking at a photo album.
Yep.
Look at from her run-in with Captain McConaughey. She tried to fight him, only to realize that he was far stronger than her.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
more a show than anything to like
It was a grand show, and what it did do is allow Montgomery to get out
the bastard.
and then pull her to safety.
Yeah.
The bastard.
The bastard.
On your journey, is there anything particular that you're doing? Abel's studying the pathways,
Yes.
and Lee's reminiscing.
And also
there
probably
anything
writing an eulogy for George, so we can have a proper funeral for him.
I think Abel has just thrown himself into studying because he's
Okay.
sad.
Yeah.
You know what? Captain Lee's probably like mumbling to herself every now and then. It's just like, oh, I'm going home. I'm gonna go home. Boy, after this, I fucking hate this. Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's like planning a vacation where everyone gets like a good 20 days off.
So you guys occupy yourselves over the couple days.
Yeah.
Abel, why don't we roll just to
no.
navigate, just to, for the sake of studying this? It would be a
Okay.
careful roll,
Okay.
and and you can use your stunt.
Yes. Right, so I roll 5 dice, right?
No, what?
4 dice?
You roll 4 dice.
Okay,
like,
sorry, I got
like
really
every
confused.
yeah, like
Four.
every roll in Fate.
Yeah, I just
46.
forgot this one time. Because I have 5d6s.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, you don't need those.
I know. Okay, so I have my 4d6. That's a careful roll.
Mm-hmm. And you add
and
plus 2
plus 2.
because it's navigating.
Okay, so plus 1 from the dice. And then plus 4, so 5?
Okay, cool.
3 is a neutral, right?
3 is neutral, yeah.
Okay, then yes, it was 1. Okay.
Okay, so plus 5. With that roll, you can create an advantage
Okay.
that you get a free invoke off of.
Well, I don't know what to call it, but I guess it would be centered around the fact that we know where all the black holes are.
Yeah,
How
it's
to
like
navigate around them.
yeah, you know the pathways through the traps and the black holes and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And as you study it, you can't help but wonder, like, why are there so many traps set up in this asteroid field?
Because it's treasure, obviously. No one wants
Yeah.
their treasure get, like, caught.
Yeah, but like, who put that treasure there?
I don't know, some rich bastard with an awful lot of treasure. It's
And what's up with the treasure ball?
a treasure ball!
I'm just going through what Abel might be thinking.
Yeah. That's absolutely what he's thinking.
Captain
Yeah.
Lee just, like,
It's a
has a
treasure ball.
broom and she's like, shut up, it's a treasure ball!
Yeah. 'Cause Abel, I like to think that Abel, although maybe definitely not like a scientist, is like a little bit more logically focused than Captain Lee.
Yeah, definitely.
Captain Lee's just like adventure, treasure.
Yeah, no. I mean, clever is his best stat. So yeah, he's the nerd among the jocks, but also still kind of a jock.
Yes. So, if there's nothing else in particular, then we'll fast forward to the unseen.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, how's the crew doing?
Yeah. Do we need
general,
like counseling? It's HR going through a rough time because he's having to do therapy for everyone on board?
Well, you have a crew of like 6.
No!
Is it now 5?
No, it's 6 now. There was
It's
7.
6 now, yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, there's been like some little talks that HR has done, but the crew in general seem like not okay, but like driven to like get this treasure.
Right. Hell yeah.
Yeah. For George.
In the end, all of you guys are pirates.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We love treasure. We love treasure.
They still love treasure, even if they're having a rough time.
Yeah. We're coping.
It's
We're
always
treasure.
the booty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
All
you know,
right.
Hector's been drinking a bit more.
Oh no.
Fuck. We need like an A&A meeting on the ship.
It's the first
You need to
stop
hire
after we get
somebody
back.
with A as the initials.
Yes.
Aaron Anderson.
I was just gonna say it should be an anonymous meeting, but we all know each other.
Yeah, right. So fast forwarding. It's been a rough couple of days, but as you near the very edge of space. I mean, you guys have gone pretty much beyond the edge of space, but the edge of the edginess of space. God, I'm nailing this.
Yeah.
You see in the distance the great blazing star, the unseen star.
Well, we see it, so it's not unseen.
Yeah.
Bad name.
Bad
It's
name.
just the name.
Abel, we need to rename it right now. Stat, I've got the whiteboard
Sea
marker,
Star.
and we have got a whiteboard. Everyone put up
I
their
think that
suggestions.
Abel needs to learn about pirate legends. And pirates love names like this.
That's true. That's
Makes
true.
it seem like a legend.
Yes.
Which it was up until you guys found the little disc that Holbrook sent you to find on
Hell yeah.
the water planet Barbarossa.
Hell yeah. That's a great name. I love it.
According to Holbrook, somewhere close to that unseen star, where you guys saw that gravitational treasure ball, is the Townsend, where lies a treasure that it will ensure that you never have to set sail on the 7 stars again.
Is that the cruise ship?
The Townsend is the cruise
Is
ship.
Townsend the name?
Of the ship, yes.
Okay.
Ever
That's the
since
treasure ball.
literally the first recording.
I know, it's been a very long time.
We're just used to calling it the treasure ball.
Yeah.
So you guys begin to arrive in the orbit of the big blazing star off in the distance, the asteroid field all around it, little dots that you can see. Somewhere in that asteroid field, there's the magnetic sphere which holds the Townsend, the cruise ship that is rumored to hold all the treasure that you could ever need.
Hell yeah.
Off to the side, you see one of the black holes. You know that there's a couple of other ones around here. As long as you don't get too close to them, you should be just fine.
Sweet.
Good.
Hope we're ready for skeletons on that sweet, sweet cruise ship.
Why would there be skeletons?
Because
Rhombus looks up quickly from the deck,
like,
overhearing
wait,
it. You just see his big eyes, fearful.
You know we can't say the S word.
But as everyone gets prepared looking off to the side, you guys set your destination, relying on the plans that you've studied in depth for the past couple of days.
I'm confident in them.
You travel forth a very particular, according to your calculations, a very particular pinpoint path that you have to take in order to avoid the gravitational fields of all of these anomalies around this star. So, Captain Lee,
Oh, yes, hello.
I assume you're piloting?
Yeah, my dice.
Why don't we go ahead and make a roll?
Alright, what kind of roll, moi?
I would say a careful roll.
+3.
Total?
Yep.
I'm so not used to you guys giving me the totals right away.
We're learning! We're being professional!
Do you want to invoke anything?
Could I invoke said map advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's a free invoke in there.
Okay, then I'd like to use that free invoke.
Hell yeah.
So with the +5, you, trusting in Abel's calculations, you pilot the Bloody Terror forth, and you feel kind of a pull on the ship from below. The ship kind of rattles. as you pass overhead one of the anomalies. And you begin to feel a pull from, the side and, from up above a little bit, as well as getting pulled by the star itself. But you kind of hold strong, keeping your hands on the wheel. The ship kind of shakes a bit. The solar sails illogically flap in the force of the gravity.
Hell yeah!
And you push forward. You feel a very large pull, but you right yourself quickly and manage to get back on course. And eventually, you get past the worst of it.
Oh, sweet.
As you get closer to the star itself, a blazing red thing with like solar flares just erupting all the time.
Oh, God.
Your ship is protecting you from the worst of the heat. Most of the heat, actually. But you manage to get close to the asteroid field moving along. And at this point, you notice, Abel, that as you look at the rocks, as you get closer, and you take out a telescope and look down at them, you note that these aren't normal asteroids.
Oh.
As you look down, you see on a couple of the asteroid fields something very peculiar. You see, like, green.
Oh.
On some of the asteroids.
That's weird. Can we tell what it is?
Is it grass? Or is it like uranium?
Looking through the telescope, you can tell that it's grass.
Oh shit, what?
Oh shit.
You see on another one, you see like a great tree.
Space grass.
What the fuck?
Space
That's
tree.
dope.
Oh my god, are we gonna see a rose?
Does it look like a regular tree? Or is it like a weird alien tree?
I mean, it's kind of a weird alien thing. You've never seen this kind of tree before.
Okay, yeah, it's not just like a regular old oak tree. It's okay.
No,
cool.
but looking at it, it's very peculiar to you because these are asteroids in a vacuum, or theoretically they should be in a vacuum, and you're still pretty far away. You're looking at it through a telescope.
That's odd. Why would that be happening? Do any of us know why that would happen?
Maybe the asteroids used to be part of a planet.
Oh,
and then
maybe.
the planet exploded, and like this is just the remnants
Okay.
regrowing. Maybe it's just my.
And as you look, you see like floating between the asteroids, almost like a stream. You see water.
What the fuck?
It's not. It's
That's-
a planet. It's just broken up, essentially.
That's weird, but I love it.
It's just fucked by the laws of everything.
This is unsettling, but cool.
Is it like normal water or is it like alien water?
I mean, it's just water. You have to test it, I guess, for its alien properties. I imagine.
Yeah, it looks like water.
Okay.
The most interesting thing about it is it's not frozen.
Yeah.
It's in space.
I don't know what you mean by it.
Is it?
Like it could be green or something.
Is it possible to get like close to it and take a sample or something?
Once you get into the asteroid field.
Okay.
But it would set you a little off course.
Oh.
I mean, at this point...
I'm just gonna suggest that. It's up to the captain.
Oh, okay. At this point, Abel... Yeah, let's go get your weird alien water.
Thanks, Captain. We're gonna collect some alien water.
We put like a jar and like tie some rope around it, and then we just drop it into the water and fill it back up.
Perfect. As you guys begin to make your way a little off course toward that, you kind of consulting your plans to make sure there's no traps down there. You manage to get fairly close, and now you're inside the asteroid field. It's taking like everything. It's taking all of your concentration to actually like maintain a stable course in the asteroid field as it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to everybody else to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
But you're very close to it, and you see the stream moving beside your ship. You're
That's
kind of like
real dope.
flying next to it. You see like the leaves of some trees like brush up, kind of moving through the solar sails.
That's
pretty
wild.
cool. That's
Can we
whack.
send someone up on the sails to grab some of the leaves?
Hell, okay, Rhombus, monkey, go!
No, not Rhombus. Are you kidding me?
Sure, someone manages to grab some leaves as you pass by another one.
And I collect some water.
Okay, yeah, you kind of reach your hand out in the water as it
My
hits,
water catching hand.
as it
It's a jar screwed on to prosthetics.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what it is. As you reach out your water catching hand, as the water passes by you, some of it splashing on board the deck as it enters into the little micro atmosphere that your ship produces.
Mm-hmm.
Splashing down onto the deck, getting your pants a little wet.
Mm-hmm.
It feels just like normal water.
Okay.
It's very cold, but
I would imagine it.
it feels like normal water.
Should we consider Abel's pants now contaminated?
Logically. if you guys were a proper science ship, then, well,
We're using a water-catching hand to get said sample.
I wouldn't be using a water-catching hand.
Yeah. You also probably wouldn't be doing any of this.
Yeah,
No.
With no precautions whatsoever.
Yeah. Yep.
But yes, you managed to capture one, and the little tiny robot that you guys met aboard Captain McConaughey's
mouse.
fucking
bridge,
God.
is rolls up next to you and kind of extends upwards and looks out over the deck. This is highly illogical.
Oh,
Sure
I
is,
love that
mouse
mouse.
fella. Sure is.
It's just frankly, it makes no sense.
Nope, and you would be the master of things making sense.
He turns around, looks you in the eye.
I'm uncomfortable with that.
He extends like higher, so he's eye level.
This mouse weirds the fuck out of me.
Yeah. As he then goes back down and rolls away,
Oh, thank God.
going back to the place that he's called home,
Where is that?
which it's like under one of the cannons.
Aww.
Fun. I love it. I suppose we don't have the equipment on board to test this stuff, so I'll
God,
just
no.
store it.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah, no. I'll just store the water and the leaves.
You guys have
Fuck
like
or whatever.
zero science stuff on your ship other
Yeah,
than
no.
like what is required to make the ship run.
Yeah, we are not nerds, okay?
Yeah, Captain Lee's already uncomfortable enough getting a sample. Like, that's nerd shit.
I'm only doing this for
Sample.
you, Abel.
I appreciate it, Captain.
Good, thank you.
All right, let's get back on course.
As you guys do that, you hear something peculiar actually come in through the comms.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Kind of crackling.
Oh no.
Kind of crackling, but it pierces through it, and you kind of wince as it's very, very loud, but you hear a
No.
Space whales!
As
Is
you
it
look
actually space whales?
as you look over to the side, you see like a little crackling, and you look out, and the whole crew rushes over and looks out as you see a kind of very pale blue, what looks to be a whale.
It's actually
What
space
the
whales!
fuck?
What? It's actually space whales!
As it comes out of one of the black holes.
What the fuck?
You see it kind of just appear like if you can imagine the black hole as like a 2D thing. You kind of see it float out. You see like its head first, and it kind of just floats through.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. This is space whale water.
And it moves forward. It's, large eyes looking around. In the comms you hear the song.
What the heck?
We could be the first
What
ever
is this?
pirates to go through a black hole.
We are not going through a black hole, Captain.
Oh no!
Captain!
Can we
Captain,
come back?
because it works
Can
for
we
the
come
whales.
back after this job? We go through the black hole. We be
Captain,
the first
you can come
pirates.
back if you
We be
want,
the
I'm
first
not.
pirates ever to go through a black hole.
Captain. It doesn't work like that.
Abel doesn't fucking know.
Abel doesn't
he
even
know?
like black holes.
But that's how I assume. I assume that's not how they work.
Well, a fucking space whale made it.
But we're not space whales.
We can't be. But we could be.
It flies through the black of space. Not really like coming closer to the star at all or closer to the asteroid field, but it flies through the black of space and eventually making it to another one of the holes. Dives into it with a little crackle of like a radio signal over your comms.
It's a space whale highway.
Sounds like one of Rambus's cartoons.
No, it's a comic he makes in his spare time.
Oh,
You see, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, he's
Pointing to his little drawings.
He gets like his little notepad that he doodles in. He's like, "Look, guys, look."
So this place is real weird. It's real weird.
No logic, no physics don't happen here. Oh no.
And we haven't even reached the treasure ball yet, so I'm curious to see what else we'll find.
We have to come back and like throw something into it.
Consider, in order to come back, we probably have to cross by Montgomery's shit. Not Montgomery, sorry.
McConaughey.
They
Matthew
both have M
McConaughey.
names.
Hey, well, can't we just come around the other way? It's space. There's more than just going one way.
No, there's only one way in space. There are no alternate paths. Let's you know what? Let's get the treasure ball and then discuss this.
Okay, yes. Maybe we could get some information and then sell it to some science nerds.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Hell yeah.
Alright, good plan, Captain.
Thank you. That's why I'm captain.
This whole conversation is happening while Captain Lee is struggling to maintain
Yeah, very
stability.
casual.
All right, but you guys then right your course.
Yeah, we're going for this treasure.
You take off into the asteroid field, going slowly, but it seems like you're going fast because of the asteroids moving around you. Trees every once in a while, kind of entering into your ship. You kind of have to duck every once in a while as you move away from the stream of water and move through the asteroid fields, keeping in mind all of the traps that you've seen. Everything from little triggers that just trigger explosions.
It's so weird that this whole area is trapped like this.
Well, okay, large. Well, okay, now we figured out that we have dimensional hopping space whales, so I wouldn't be surprised if either the whales or someone interested in the whales put those traps
the whale
there.
set the trap.
We just watched a space whale. 1, space whale. 2, the space whale go through 2 black holes. Honestly, I'm not gonna put it out. I'm not gonna, deny the theory.
As Captain Lee is talking, like the comms come back on again with the crackling radio sound of the whale song as like the whale comes out of another black hole. And Captain Lee just like kind of points to it. See?
Look, okay, if they're capable of doing that, they might be capable of setting explosive traps. They've obviously mastered
as you kind of jerk to the side, seeing one of them on one of the asteroids.
Oh, jeez.
And you're like, oh shit.
Fuck.
You managed to avoid it.
I can't say for sure that's not what's happening, so... Alright, Cap.
Thank you. Logic is sound. You got this.
Sure.
As you guys fly through this asteroid field, searching for the treasure ball, knowing that you have the coordinates, you're fairly close to it now at this point, although you haven't seen it yet.
We're gonna have to board.
One of you, Abel.
Yeah. Because Abel's got
make a careful roll.
Okay. +2, because I rolled all neutrals.
Plus your stunt, right?
Oh, is my stunt counting to this? Then it's 4.
Well, your stunt is to do with navigation, right?
Yeah, then okay, yeah.
Yeah, so remember
4.
that you have your stunts.
Yes, I will remember.
So Abel manages to lead you through most of it. You can see them every once in a while, but a lot of them are hidden. And you kind of, as you pass by one of them actually like triggers. But it triggers like late after you guys are past it, and you see kind of an eruption and just like ice coat a few asteroids.
That would have been not good, because we got the warm bodies.
But you get through the worst of the traps until eventually, with a roll of a 4, eventually you hear a click as you pass by. And Abel, you look off to the side and notice from one of the asteroids, you see like a little puff and something erupts from it and begins to whir in the air. You see like something spinning around it and like a red light glowing as it shoots off behind you guys and kind of rights itself, making a crescent shape in the space and begins to chase you down.
Somebody get on the guns and shoot it down?
Oh no, George!
I'm sure other people on the ship are trained in the use of the cannons.
Pretty much everyone
Regardless,
is, but George...
Captain Lee, please make a quick roll.
A quick roll. Alright, gotta look what my quick is.
And you still have the plans as an aspect that you can invoke. It's just no longer free.
I have 4. I will invoke the thing with a fate point.
Okay, so 6.
Yep.
The missile chases after you as you navigate through the field, kind of referencing where Abel is pointing, avoiding other traps as the missile chases you, circling around, deftly avoiding the other asteroids. You hear like the whir of it from behind you. Who is going to take the guns?
I'll take them.
Rufus and probably Jordan.
Okay, yeah, Rufus and Jordan. All right, yeah, the crew.
All right, they try and fire off a couple of cannonballs, fire off, and they miss them completely. You see like them crash into an asteroid. One of them like crashes into one of the trees growing, and it like shatters.
Oh.
I just had the thought, are we having, like, is this like a national park, but in space? Are we like trespassing on?
It's the biggest twist ending.
The whales are the park
It's
rangers.
like it's like a natural servation like this bit of space.
So, Captain Lee, you're managing to avoid it as you get closer and closer to your destination, the treasure ball. Go ahead and make another quick roll.
Another quick
as it
roll.
continues to doggedly chase you down.
5.
Again, you manage to avoid it. The cannon fire goes off again, trying to get it. One of them gets really close to it, and eventually you make a quick maneuver around an asteroid, and it tries to follow you and smashes into it.
Nice.
Ooh,
Stupid
nice.
missile.
And as that happens, you wipe the sweat from your brow, looking out and seeing in a great opening where there aren't as many asteroids all around, you see the very large magnetic sphere. There's kind of like crackling energy around it as you guys stare off into the treasure ball.
Ooh.
Large.
I don't know how we're meant to get that home.
We'll just tie it to the thing. and pull along.
Yeah, we'll tie it to the thing and pull along. Yep, that was my plan from the start.
Yep. It'll make navigating back super easy too, I bet. Oh boy.
Oh boy, so it's a big magnetic sphere?
Yep.
Around the Townsend?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do
You
we
guys
need-
can kind of see the outline of the cruise ship under it.
Cool,
Of the
cool.
Townsend itself. It's kind of hazy through the kind of electrical crackling of the magnetosphere.
I mean, it would probably be easier if we could enter said sphere and then just tow or even maneuver the like sail the cruise ship, but
Or just loot the ship.
or loot the ship.
Best we can.
Yeah, but there might be too much treasure, and then we'll have to like navigate it home. But I'm also quite skeptical of this magnetic sphere around it and what it would do to us.
Do we know if there's a particular way we have to go about getting through it, or if it'll do anything to us or our ship?
Yeah, did we get like
You
an
don't know.
IKEA manual? Okay.
You haven't, throughout all of your adventures, throughout all of our recordings, ever tried to research
No.
magnetic
Of
spheres.
course not. Of course not.
Can I open Space Google and start looking it up?
It's funny, you immediately think about the infosphere and you go and try to do it, and you find like Rhombus a little upset because his show is not coming through.
Shit. Alright, well, we're the best pirates. We definitely planned this out perfectly.
Mm-hmm, yes.
Got everything in order.
You could try. It seems like he's getting kind of a signal, but there's so much
All
going
right.
on around here that there's
I'm gonna
a lot
try.
of distortion.
I
I'm gonna
wish-
try to get to access Space Google and look up
All right.
magnetic fields.
We need a better name than Space Google.
No,
it's
that's-
probably Admiralty Run.
Go on incognito mode and then real good.
Yep, that totally blocks you from everything.
Yep.
Your ISP is just like, what? This guy just disappeared.
Yep. I'm gonna try.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Try.
go ahead and roll for that.
Okay, what am I rolling?
What should you roll?
Clever, maybe? Because I'm trying to get it to work right.
Forceful.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
clever.
finagle it.
Okay.
So 4
Okay.
plus my clever. It's
All right,
4.
4 plus your clever.
No. It's not a 4. It's total 4. Sorry, it's a total 4.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, and plus my clever, it's 3, so 4.
You try really hard to get it to work. Rhombus thinks you're trying to get his show back on.
Aww.
As you see him, as you look over, seeing the big diamond that he found.
Just found that.
You see the big diamond that he found. You do not manage to get through.
Damn it.
You managed to get you managed to get onto Google. Yeah, you managed to get onto Spoogle. And it's one of those things where it's like your browser remembered what the Spoogle logo looked like. So you think you're in, but then as soon as you type something in, then it's just like could not connect.
And
You
it
see,
goes
the
to
little
the
dinosaur.
little dinosaur? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we used to have competitions at school playing the little dinosaur game.
Except for Spoogle, it's not just an image. It's like a fully interactive RPG
Oh,
where you play
sweet.
the dinosaur and it saves your
Nice.
progress.
Nice.
It's like a 300-hour story.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Spoogle adventures.
And of course, your main character is always going to be a little dinosaur. But you can put
Yeah,
a
yeah,
sweet
yeah.
hat on them or
Yep.
give them a sword. Yeah.
But you can't get through it.
Damn
You load up it loads up your save file.
Yeah.
But you're like, damn, and you close it. But with a clever roll of 4,
Yeah.
looking over, you see the diamond.
Yeah.
and thinking about everything else that you have on the ship, you believe you may be able to use the diamond in true Star Trek style.
Yeah?
You think you may be able to use the diamond and the power that you're not using, produced by the stealth generator.
Mm-hmm.
You believe that you may be able to create a pathway that may pierce through.
Hell yeah.
Make some anti-magnite.
Exactly. You
Good
create some
fast.
anti-magnets by
Yes.
combining the power of stealth technology with the power of a pure diamond from an asteroid.
And that's 100% scientific fact.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
We read
divert
it.
the energy fields.
We read it on Spoogle.
No, this was just an idea that Abel came up with.
Yep. I take the diamond. When
Rhombus
isn't looking. When Rhombus isn't looking. I distract him with the dinosaur game.
Okay.
And then
There he
I take
goes.
the diamond.
You kind of forlornly look back, realizing he's playing on your save file.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Like, damn.
It like Rumbus goes,
But you
I'm
can-
level
For the
25!
Oh, fuck.
This is such a deep world that we have created.
I love it.
You move forward with the diamond.
Yes.
You approach the stealth device, begin to tinker away at it.
Hell yeah.
What about the rest of you? Or the other
Hi,
one of you?
it's me. I'm also
And the rest of the crew.
The 5 other people on the crew. Well, the crew's probably like pondering about, probably looking up at Captain Lee, like going like, "What are we doing?" And Captain Lee's going,
Yeah, most of them are. Hector with a glass of tequila in his hand.
"Oh my god, where did you get that tequila, HR?"
Oh, he looks over. You got Maynard picked it up from that Sir Mayor guy.
Of course, yep.
He's not drunk yet, but
Yeah.
he's just kind of like sipping.
Okay, HR, don't let me go near that, okay?
Oh, no problem. I've hidden it away.
Thank you.
Not even our little mouse knows
It's
where
in
it
his
is.
back pocket.
Yeah, like you can see like the obvious bulge. Oh, Captain Lee probably like after Abel is just gone for like 5 minutes goes, "Okay, oh fine." And then I know, can you leave the ship in like park?
At this point, yeah, you're
Okay.
kind of out of the worst of the asteroid field. You kind of just lock it into a trajectory.
Sweet.
Nice.
Then I kind of like leave the wheel for a helm and then kind of like go, "Abel, you down here? What are you doing?
I'm working. Working on a way to get through the field.
Did you get Spoogle to work?"
He's up. He's
I-
up there working on the stealth field directly
Yeah.
behind you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Okay, Abel, you should have just said you were behind me.
It's more fun
What
this
are
way,
you
Cap.
doing? Okay, that not in this time and place. What are you working on the cloaking thingy? It's not going to work. We don't have enough like.
Well, we don't need it right now. I'm
Yeah.
using it to make something to get through the field.
Oh, did like Spoogle give you some answers?
I didn't know. I figured it out on my own. We can't get Spoogle right now.
Oh, okay.
It's just a dinosaur game.
Oh shit! Really? Oh, I might bring it up on my phone
Yeah.
then. Okay. So what are you making? Like an anti-ball?
Yep.
Oh,
I'm making
okay.
anti-magnets.
Anti-magnet, sweet. I don't know
Yep.
what any of this works, and I'm only doing interested for your sake.
Dude, my favorite part about sci-fi is fake bullshit like this.
Yes.
Like all through Star Trek. This
Just
is
making
the
some
best part.
anti-magnets, like you do. Don't tell nobody. I took Rhombus's diamond for it.
Oh, I get you. Okay, shh. We keep that secret.
We'll find him a new one.
Yeah. Oh wait, are we not gonna like give it back to him?
I assume this is going to use up the diamond in some way.
Okay. All right then. Yeah. I mean, if he never notices us, then that's fine. If he does notice, we will give him another one.
Lie.
Oh.
Right, give him another one.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna lie to him. No, that's Rhombus.
I love that that's Abel's first. It's like clearly a lie. Oh wait, no.
We might give him a fake one, but you know,
yeah.
you go to like, I don't know, the dollar store and like, we need your
We'll
biggest
find him a
fake
new real
diamond.
diamond in the ship. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we've got another one. Maybe not as big. Maybe we can give him like 2 small ones, and they'll be like equivalent.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cap. I gotta concentrate on
Okay,
this
okay,
thing.
I'll leave you alone. I'll go see how. No, I won't go see how Rome it is because I might slip up on the whole diamond thing. Oh, I might get something to drink. Not alcohol. Okay, I know this. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
The little mouse rolls up.
Oh, hey, little fella.
Captain.
Oh shit. Yes. Hello.
I have found a bottle of tequila.
Oh,
It is not on our list.
where'd you get a list? Are you taking stock? Are you Jordan's apprentice now?
Jordan,
Why
It's
are you laughing?
humorous that he believes that he can keep track of everything.
I
I have found his count off by at least 12 grains of rice.
Okay.
On a good day.
Okay. Mr. Mouse.
Oftentimes there are entire potatoes missing.
Okay, Mr. Captain Lee kneels. So she's closer to said mouse. And she goes, okay, Mr. Mouse, thank you.
Excuse me, Howard.
Your name's Howard. You're the greatest mouse I've ever known. Okay, Mr. Howard, I'm saying that out of respect for you.
Duly noted.
I appreciate you helping out, dear Jordan, with the inventory, and I would love you to keep doing so.
He gets in my way. Please, reassign him to the top deck.
Well...
Jordan comes up. Tell that mouse to shut the hell up.
I'm trying politely. Well, Mr.
I swear to God, Captain, I'm going to throw him overboard.
Don't do that. He's very smart. This is the one nerd I'll allow on
Ha!
this
You'd
ship.
probably mess that up too.
Mr.
Why you?
Like Captain Lee gets up to like shove Jordan away from the mouse. Now, Mr. Howard Mouse.
Yes, Captain.
You're going to stay and be an underling to Jordan, and I would like you to respect the power that he has.
He immediately begins to just roll away from you.
Okay.
I'll do no such thing.
Okay.
Oh.
This is...
As he rolls down the stairs.
I looked at Jordan and I go, I kind of want him to be on the crew, but he's also kind of a piece of shit. So,
You can say that again.
alright, Jordan, you're the closest one I know that's like interacting with this dumb, stupid nerd mouse. What do you reckon's the
You
best?
see him roll under one of the cannons where he's called home.
What do you reckon's the best punishment for this rude mechanical thing?
I mean, you could just turn him off for a while.
Oh, I don't want to get that close to him.
Yeah.
It's basically like killing him, you guys. What the hell?
Shut up! You're making
Temporarily.
you're making anti-magnets. Do that.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, you guys are standing right next to each other.
Yeah. We're like 2 meters.
Temporary, Abel.
Yeah,
He
Abel.
won't know anything's different. We flip him off and then we flip him back on. He
That's
doesn't.
fucked up. I'm sorry.
Not a second has passed for him.
But
Maybe.
time has actually passed.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fucked up, Jordan.
I agree with Abel. That's a tiny bit fucked up, but I don't agree as much with Abel.
All right, but he's a robot.
Okay, I do agree with that. Yes.
Robots are people too, Jordan.
No!
We've had this discussion
They're
again.
not people.
Before.
They're not people. They're robots.
Not all of them are people.
This one's a mouse.
Doesn't make him less important.
Maybe we can give him like cheese, and they'll like stuff up his inner works.
That's racist.
He's a robot, Captain.
Yeah, but
He's not actually a mouse.
okay, this is difficult.
Just ignore him. He'll get over it.
No, I don't think he will. I think he's an asshole.
Really? Just ignore him.
No, he's a tiny mouse. You can't ignore a tiny robot mouse.
You can, actually, because they're tiny.
No.
As you hear, whoa, whoa, whoa,
See?
whoa, whoa,
What
whoa,
the fuck? Why?
off to the side.
Why is there alarm sound? Howard?
As he rolls forward again down at the base of the steps. Potato being drugged behind him. He extends his arms and just drops it to the ground passive aggressively and then rolls away.
God damn it.
You know what, Jordan? That turning off idea sounds better and better.
You're gonna turn him off and stuff him somewhere and forget about him. You know
Maybe we
that.
can give him to Daniel. I'm sure Daniel will appreciate a tiny mouse that makes sirens.
Can stab him and shock him.
It'd be a bad influence on
and
your
is
son.
an asshole.
Yeah.
Yep, no, I mean, Daniel could, like, take him apart, you know?
That's fucked up, Captain.
Well, he's a robot, Abel.
Yeah, following after his mother.
Yeah, he's a robot organ stealer. Okay, okay, Jordan, we're not gonna turn him off now, but because he might be useful, you never know. But once, I don't know, we've gotten to port or whatever, we'll turn him off. How about that?
Sounds good, Captain.
Alright, thank you. Please do not destroy the thing in the meantime.
I will not.
Okay, thank you. Alright, and
He walks away with a hammer.
Captain Lee
He's had his hand behind his back this whole conversation. As he turns around and walks away, he just has a mallet.
yeah, like Captain Lee kind
Like
of
a cartoon mallet. And rest assured, Captain, my I'm keeping track of everything as always.
Oh, no. Honestly, Jordan, I believe in your ability, and I trust in your ability. That...
Who counts the rice?
Yeah, I agree with you. That's fucked. That's whack.
That's whack.
Yeah. And we have so many potatoes.
I know, it's because Rhombus likes to cook them. And you know what? The potatoes are
And
good.
they're good for you. And versatile.
They are.
I'm glad we can all agree that we like the potatoes.
Rhombus is making French fries right now, just so you know.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We eat lunch while Abel's working on the thing, and like he's not allowed to eat.
Yeah, Rhombus comes up with, with French fries.
Oh, sweet. Oh, Rhombus,
Hell
you
yeah.
darling. Gosh, I need some food in me. Oh.
Eventually, after lunch is served, you kind of nibble on some French fries, Abel, but you do manage to get through the whole thing in a few hours of time.
Nice.
Sweet.
It's kind of intense work, but you manage to get through it. This is one of those moments where I don't make you roll because there's no point to it. Because if you fail, then like the story just comes to a standstill.
Yeah.
So there's no point.
Yeah.
So you managed to get it working, and now it's just a matter of turning it on and flying into it.
Sweet.
All right. Let's fucking do this.
Captain Lee like walks back up to the wheel.
Knowing though, Abel, as you do, that there's a high chance that flipping this on with your faulty drive core will mess it up a bit. It'll make the trip back home take a long time.
Oh, that's fine. I'm sure we can stop back at fucking Walter Sir Mayor's place and get some rations real cheap.
We'll put on some disguises.
Yeah, like I'll put on a
won't
mustache
notice us.
and like switch out my eye patch for a different one, and like,
But yeah.
Abel will put his disguise hand on.
Assuming your calculations are completely correct, Abel, flipping this on will drain so much power that everything will still be functional, but your like warp capabilities, like hyperspace warp, will be down for the count.
All right. I mean, if the captain's okay with
Yeah,
that.
Captain is okay with that. Let's just get
Then,
his fucking
yeah.
treasure, then
'Cause I don't
go
see any other way to get in
home.
there. Hell yeah.
All right. You flip on the device and set course. The device erupting in a beam of like greenish light.
Yes. Anti-magnet light.
Anti-magnet
light.
Yes.
Yep.
Not magnet light.
Everyone knows green is the anti-magnet color.
Yes.
Absolutely.
As the
Standard
greenish anti-magnet light erupts forth from the front of the ship where you affixed the diamond in a Captain Lee. You can't help but think like, damn, Montgomery's is just way better.
I think, fuck. It's still dumb,
But
but
can
damn.
his do anti-magnet?
Yeah. Can it do not magnet things? No. So
But you hear the stealth drive turn on. What is normally just a low hum is now this loud whirring as it begins to like almost overheat a bit as the beam of light shoots forward as Captain Lee makes course, and the beam of light hits the magnetic sphere surrounding the Townsend, and it kind of just cleaves through it, opening up a large opening for you guys to
Hell
enter
yeah.
into.
Let's fucking go.
sweet.
And eventually you hear the whir die down as the stealth drive overheats and is kaput.
Oh no.
As
Oh,
the magnetic
no.
sphere closes behind you guys.
Oh no. Now we're stuck. Evil.
I did the best I could. I didn't know that would happen.
But the diamond is still intact.
Oh, good. Okay.
You just see like this little burn
Hmm.
kind of in the center of the diamond.
Does it look
Oh.
cool?
It does look dope.
Ooh,
Hell
is it
yeah.
doper
Alright.
than that bastard's shitty ruby?
No.
Oh, okay, then what's the point? Yeah,
But it does look kind of cool with like basically a little smoky lightning bolt inside of it.
oh, that's
Fuck
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
We should keep that there.
But the magnet closes behind you as you look on ahead to the many hundreds of windows that adorn the side, the port side of the Townsend. You see the head of the ship, walkways along it,
Mhm.
and bays.
Ooh.
Is there an open one?
There are many open ones, yep.
Is there an open one that looks like it? I mean, what does it look inside? Can we see inside?
Is it like empty?
You're not close enough yet. You're still floating along it.
We should find the best bay that looks the safest to park
Okay.
in.
Yeah, using your telescope you can definitely find a bay that looks
We're trying to find a parking
enough.
spot, essentially. Abel,
Yep.
is it the one on
As
the
you
left?
fly up to
is
it.
taken?
Nope.
Sweet.
So all good.
That one's open, but you got a parallel in it.
No, keep going, Abel, find another one.
Keep going. Well, that one's open, but it's at the back of the parking lot.
We can walk, we're allowed to
That
walk.
one's a handicap spot. We can't park there.
We don't have the permit, shit.
But you guys fly into the Townsend, and as you get closer and closer, you realize that the size of this ship just hugely dwarfs your galleon even.
Oh, yeah.
Dope.
Like, you can easily park in one of the bays. And
Sweet.
you do. You land in there. And in fact, the one you land in, I will say, is one made for a ship like yours. And it's actually like a little miniature bay as you land in the waters.
Oh, this is
Fuck
like
yeah.
dreamlike. Oh.
Do we know this is just like the top of the line cruise ship, yeah? That's
yeah.
what it was at the time. And do we know how the fuck it ended up out here?
You have no idea.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was covered.
You hadn't ever heard of it before.
Yeah. We have never heard of this dope-ass, huge ship.
No.
Nor do you see these kinds of cruise liners out there.
No.
Ever. Most of them are much smaller than this. This is so large.
Oh, this
as
is
to
like
be-
the Titanic of space cruise ships. Like, it was too
What if it
big, too
came through a
good.
black hole.
Maybe it's an alien cruise ship.
Cool.
Our ship now. Our ship now.
Yeah.
Is there an atmosphere in the ship, or are we gonna like
Oh,
have
yeah.
to suit up? Okay,
Okay, good,
sweet.
good.
There's an atmosphere, and everything looking around, it's eerie. It's completely silent. Every once in a while you hear like thunder, because within this magnetic atmosphere there's like a lightning storm.
What the fuck?
Oh, sweet. That's so cool. So is like everything kind of like working, like the lights are on and everything? It's just that there's just no one in.
The lights are on. Everything is pristine and eerily silent.
Oh, ghost
I don't-
ships. There are ghosts here.
Uncomfortable. Do we have, I think we've covered this, but do we have like, not spacesuits, but, well, spacesuits?
No, we're all good. We don't
For,
have
like-
to use spacesuits.
No, I'm asking because, like, what if the atmosphere goes off while we're in there?
Oh, good.
Have we
point.
covered this? Do you?
Yes.
I think we did because we had to make repairs outside the ship.
Oh, wait. No, but they just tied a rope to you.
Oh, right.
But we were because we were still in the atmosphere of the ship.
Right, yeah. Do we have, like, I don't know how spacesuits work in this universe.
I would say that you guys probably have, I would say like
Yeah.
4 of them.
Okay.
They're not like NASA level kind of.
But
It's like,
I was just gonna say we should all take the spacesuits with us just in case.
But we've only got 4. So
Well, let's pass them out. All right, so me and you, who are our favorite children.
Okay.
Who
No, we have favorites. It's just that are we going to take them on the ship? Because I want to leave Rhombus on the ship.
Okay, yeah. So why don't we take 2 others with us to
Okay.
explore,
We should.
and the rest stay with the ship.
Okay.
Remember that you also have Liddy and her
Oh
dad.
shit! I completely forgot about them.
Yeah. Fuck, we did. Yeah.
I didn't even.
What have they been doing?
They've been kind of silent in their quarters.
Okay.
Okay,
Leonard
okay,
and
okay,
Liddy.
okay.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. I guess they're part of the crew now.
Well, they have to stay on the ship.
have to-
I mean,
yeah.
unless do they want to
Wait,
come
okay.
on?
Maybe we should take Leonard.
Why would we take Leonard?
Okay, Jordan's the quartermaster.
What did Leonard do before this?
He was a family man, Elliot. He was a father.
Okay, but what was his occupation?
Shit,
Does he
okay.
have any skills that will help
Let's
us?
go knocking.
All right, yeah, we go to disturb this traumatized family.
Yeah, knock, knock, knock. Come
Okay.
on, Leonard.
You're talking about Leonard now. What do you ask him?
Leonard, just, quick question. Do you say you have any skills that would be useful for investigating a ghost ship?
I was an engineer.
Sweet, perfect, come with us.
Now, do you want to come with us onto this ship?
I'm not exactly in the best shape.
That's right.
As you
He's been a
look
prisoner.
down and see him, yeah, he's been in prison for like 3 years. You see that he's kind of like withered.
Yeah.
Have we not
so,
fed
sorry
this
about
man
that.
yet?
He's
Yeah,
only
but-
been with us for like a day, right?
Yeah,
Shit, what was Liddy doing?
eating fries.
No, Liddy, no. I'm sure you weren't eating
All right,
Oh,
let's
during
leave
the-
this
during
family.
the occupation of her life, yeah.
Oh, thinking she was McConaughey's daughter.
Okay, Liddy, sweetheart, do you have any skills that would be useful for investigating a ghost ship?
Well, McConaughey.
Yeah, we call him the shitty person. That's what we've been calling him out in the cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're allowed.
You taught me how to fight with this, and she raises up the sword that she brought with her.
Okay, you have a sword. Why did we not take the sword off the child?
She's
Anyway,
fine. I trust her.
okay, she's still a child with a weapon. Anyway, I mean, we trust Rhombus with a weapon, so it's fine.
She rolls her eyes. I'm 15.
Oh my god, you're a sweet
God.
summer child.
She's like an infant.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a child. You're not coming with us.
Do you remember being 15?
I wish I could forget.
Okay, yeah, we're not taking a little child. Alright, bye. Enjoy some fries. I'm pretty sure we have leftovers.
Alright, yeah, have fun.
Yeah, enjoy your reconnection or whatever. We don't have internet though, sorry. So we can't have a space Netflix.
We do have the dinosaur game though, so
Yeah.
like, Bond?
Yeah, Bond.
Yeah.
Play together. You know? Everyone likes playing games with their
She
dad.
scoffs. "Pfft, you don't even have my save file."
Oh my god. Make a new one.
Start a new save file. Good
yeah,
lord.
you have a new life now. Make a new save file. God, teenagers. I'm glad my mother's taking care of mine. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, we leave these two alone. Alright. We're taking Rufus.
So, no, okay, yeah, which one's Rufus?
Rufus is the smart R. He's our
Okay, yeah,
engineer.
okay, so-
we've got at least one engineer on the
yes,
ship.
yes.
George would have come with us.
Yeah.
Alright, we
Whatever.
have the mouse taking stock so Jordan can come with us.
Okay, yeah. So, Jordan and Rufus.
Maybe, can we just take them? No, we're not taking the mouse. He's too much of an
Fuck.
As
asshole.
Hector kind of stumbles out of a door,
Yeah, Hector's drunk. We're not going to even consider
the
him.
bottle of tequila in his hand.
So Rupert's on watching Hector duty.
So I'm in charge, right?
No, Hector, you're drunk.
He's kind of like rocking while standing still.
Yeah, Hector, Abel's in command when I'm drunk on the ship, so you're not going to be in command when no one else is on the ship. Okay, yeah. Rupert, you're on Hector duty. Rupert, did you hear me? You're on Hector duty.
Hector passes by you. All right, fine. I'm gonna go hang out with George. Hands you the bottle of tequila.
No!
No!
He was good friends with George.
We're all good friends with George. Okay. Captain
I'm
Lee,
sad now.
Captain Lee's like about to cry at the mention of George.
Yeah, as he heads down to where the coffin is.
You manipulative son of a bitch, Hector. Okay.
Give me the tequila, Captain.
No, we're not doing this drunk.
Captain.
No, we're not.
No, I'm not drinking it. I'm saying give it to me so you won't drink it.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, that's fine idea. Yes, here you go. Howard, are you here? Howard, Mr. Mouse?
I am always here.
Okay,
As he rolls out.
that's so ominous because you're a robot. Okay, Howard, you're not in charge, but look after everyone. Do you understand that command?
I do.
Okay, don't.
What do I do if they step out of line, as I assume they will?
You
Okay,
make note of it and
I
tell us when
regret
we
this
get back.
decision.
You see like a little shock as he like extends
Okay,
a little
Howard,
taser.
I'm revoking your caretaking rights. I'm gonna go back to Leonard. Leonard, sorry to interrupt your bonding with your daughter that you haven't seen for like years. You're okay. We're all grieving. I'm sure you're grieving too, the time you've lost. Can you make sure, 1, Hector doesn't defile a dead body in the freezer? 2,
What the fuck?
What?
because he might open up the casket or whatever. I don't want him to like touch or like cry on his dead body.
Defile it though. What the hell?
Yeah.
Devin, you need to look at what words mean before you use them.
Never.
Disturb it.
Okay, get
Disturb,
disturbed body,
yeah.
whatever, Abel. I won't.
Disturb.
So, Leonard, can you just make sure he doesn't do anything to the dead body in the freezer? Can you make sure Rufus is coming us. Make sure Rupert doesn't do anything to Hector. Make sure Rhombus is okay. And can you make sure the tiny robotic mouse called Howard doesn't do anything dangerous? If he does, can you just like put a box over him or something? and put like a rock on top of it, and hopefully that will contain the dangerous mouse. Yeah, if you can figure out how to turn him off, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, thank you. Sorry for putting this on you.
You leave before you can say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just
He
leave.
kind of like raises a finger, his mouth open.
No,
but
don't talk. Just
already
do it.
gone.
Yep. Okay. All right. Let's suit up.
Well, we can just take the suits with us.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. You take the suits with you, kind of in a backpack. I'll say that. Oh hell yeah! The suits are kind of like a backpack that you wear, but a very thin one that kind of just rests on your back, kind of magnetically, and it kind of has an environment about it, and when it senses that when there's a great change
Right.
in the safety levels,
deploy?
it automatically like envelops
Oh,
you.
Fuck
sweet.
yeah. Alright. That's dope as
That's-
hell.
But it's
dope.
still like a suit. Like once it just puts itself on.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's go into this ghost ship with a lot of treasure.
You guys get up onto the deck, looking out over the little waters of the Townsend, seeing another ship, like a schooner, presumably having been sitting there for as long as the Townsend has, in the bay next to you. But you get out, extending your plank onto the dock, looking out over the railing to the thunderstorms all about. You can see kind of hazily through the magnet sphere. You can kind of hazily see the star. You kind of hear the whale song out there as well.
That's so weird.
That's so cool.
I love it.
You begin to
That's
walk off
amazing.
onto this ship, this abandoned ship. You approach the first door, and it slides open perfectly. Not a creak, not a second lost.
Ooh.
Just the cleanest slide.
Hey, Abel.
Yeah.
You know how that shitty person McConaughey had like an icebreaker?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about a cruise ship?
I mean, if we could get it out of here, Captain, I would love it.
Hell yeah. It could be like the vacation ship, you know?
We could just, like, run a cruise ship on the side.
Oh,
Like, steady income.
That's a lot of work. But, I mean, yeah.
Not necessarily.
Well, you know what? Actually make us a legitimate business for the Admiralty, and we could smuggle more things.
Hell yeah, excellent cover.
And we make money.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're great pirates.
As you guys are talking about this plan, you're like walking down the hall, just a few rooms or something. You see the rooms off to the side. Most of them rooms people would have stayed in.
Can I check in them?
Yeah, can we
As
look
you're
for skeletons?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As you're having this conversation, you kind of pass by a couple of them, and you're kind of stopped in the middle of your conversation as you see kind of a burst of light very quickly in front of you. Just kind of a little flash as you see now standing right in front of you.
No.
A skeleton?
You see
A ghost.
No, you see what looks to be a short, like a couple inches shorter than even you, Captain Lee.
Oh, that is short.
A short, kind of elderly Japanese woman
Oh shit! I don't know Japanese.
in like traditional garb.
Oh shit!
And she has a smile on her face as she looks at you.
Oh no, that's.
Well, howdy there!
Oh no!
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Deep Fried Dice. We were very happy to record it as always, and don't forget to subscribe to whatever service you use in order to be notified when we go live. Follow us on social media, join our Discord, tweet us at Deep Fried Dice for a chance to be shouted out on the show. I'll probably shout you out if you tweet us. I'll see that over anything else. And hey, tell your friends about us. That's probably the best way to get our name out there and let people know that you're having fun listening to this, if you are. Visit our website, www.deepfrieddice.com, for some extras, including information on this setting and information on rules, links to rule systems and all of that. And thanks so much for listening.